Malaysia's former Prime Minister, Dr. Mahathir Mohamad, said that the Trans-Pacific Partnership, or TPPA, is a new world order strategy by a powerful pact of people led by the US to dominate the world economy. Speaking at the international conference titled New World Order, Recipe for Peace or War, organized by the Perdana Global Peace Foundation, Dr. Mahathir said globalization and borderless trade are being used to establish a one-world government. Referring to the free trade agreement as a regulated trade deal, he said countries that sign on the deal would be subjected to more rules and regulations than ever before.
And of course, this is drafted by America. Obviously, it must favor America. And when we study it, we find that there are many things there which, if we agree to, will be in trouble internally as well as externally. Internally, we cannot anymore design our own economic policy, because every policy we make in the country must conform with this free trade agreement. For example, if we say, well, we want to give these contracts to local, it's not possible, because you must be open. See, and as to exporting more to America, we are already exporting more to America, but what do we have to export to America? On the other hand, American companies can come here and compete in getting contracts and all that, and our people will not be able to go there and compete with them.
Dr. Mahathir also pointed out that disputes arising from these trade deals mean corporations could sue sovereign states at investor arbitration tribunals in secrecy. Meanwhile, Dr. Thomas Barnett, who has worked in the US National Security Services since the end of the Cold War, said that it's only normal that countries that sign on to international trade deals are subjected to some international treaties and business protocols that they must follow. He also says that trade partners with the US have accrued many benefits and that the US has gone out of its way over the last 40 years to encourage peaceful development. Barnett also pointed out that for the first time in Asian history, there is an increasingly prosperous and powerful China, India, South Korea, Indonesia, Malaysia, and Japan.
The more you want to globalize, the more you want to connect with the outside world, the more you're going to be subject to the laws of international treaties, international business practices. The country that's been sued the most times in the WTO is the United States. The country that has lost those suits the most has been the United States. So we put in motion a global judiciary function on trade that has benefited the rest of the world more than us.
Brushing aside Barnett's argument, Dr. Mahathir in his speech warned governments to be cautious, saying that those who refuse to conform are subjected to economic sanctions. He also said that the One World government wants to undermine all other governments and would not hesitate to invade and occupy sovereign states to achieve its agenda.